Hello, scholars. Welcome back to Writing with Miss Rogers. So, scholars, today we're going to talk about a time where we wore a costume. A time where we wore a costume. And Miss Rogers can think about a time where she wore a costume for Halloween. And I'm going to think about what costume I really enjoyed. A princess costume. I wore a princess costume for Halloween when I was younger. And that's what Miss Rogers is going to talk about. So you know that the first thing that we do is think about our story and then we draw. So now Miss Rogers is going to draw her picture, okay? So Miss Rogers knows that she wore a princess costume for Halloween. And I'm gonna draw that. My princess costume. Okay, so there goes Miss Rogers' face, and Miss Rogers is like so excited. So I'm gonna put a big happy face. And let me do Miss Rogers' hair. Okay, and I know that you guys can think of a time where you guys wore costumes. I know that some of my students tell me about the costumes that they wear, and it's so cute. And I can't wait to see the drawings too that you guys do. So Miss Rogers was a princess. So Miss Rogers is putting on a crown, and Miss Rogers had like little beads on her crown. And I really loved that, okay? Like I love outfits like this. And then Miss Rogers had on like a nice gown, and it went out, like it flowed out. It was like a real like princessy outfit. And it was all the way down to the floor, and it like hung down like this. Like it was like one of those princess that was like out like this, okay? So it was like kind of like this. And I had like this so Miss Rogers is gonna fix this a little bit. I'm gonna like show you, because it was like green and pink. Sorry, scholars, I know you guys can hear my markers. So it was like green and pink, and it was like green in here, which is like the gown. And then like the pink was like the shawl around it. Like it was like a little like thing around it, like a princess veil. And it had some like different colors in it. The princess veil had like a little bit of orange. It was like really cool. Okay, it was like really cool. It was like colorful, okay? And it was Halloween, so Miss Rogers is gonna put some pumpkins. I'm gonna put some pumpkins. And you know like how you can like decorate the pumpkins? So they were like decorated pumpkins. And it had like some scary faces. And then there was like some with like cool faces. Miss Rogers likes to carve pumpkins with like happy faces. Okay. Then I'm gonna put the little stem on the pumpkin. Put the little stem up there. And yeah, that was Halloween. Very nice. Okay, so cool. Josh just drew a picture, okay? So now I'm going to write my story. And Miss Rogers knows that she wore a princess costume for Halloween. So that's what I'm going to write. I wore a princess costume for Halloween. You see our sight word for is right here, so I want you guys to use that too. So Miss Rogers is gonna use that. I'm gonna say my story to myself 5 times, okay? I wore a princess costume for Halloween. 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 Let's do our handshake. Woo, one more time. Woo, awesome. So I wore a princess costume for Halloween. So we're gonna start off with I, capital I. So we know that one, I. And scholars, the last video that we did, we focused on the last sound in our words. So we're gonna try to figure out the last sound in our words. So meatball space, I wore. So Miss Rogers is gonna write wore, and then I'm gonna help you guys with the last letter. So wore, okay? And this one's a little bit tricky, but I'm gonna tell you what letter it ends with. Egg, it ends with a vowel. What letter do you guys think? E, okay? Good. E, egg, ed. That's why Miss Rogers always refers to our vowel cards, because those can really help us when we're sounding out our words, okay? So I wore a meatball space A. You guys know that one. Princess. Princess. So Miss Rogers is gonna start the word off for this video. And I'm gonna start off princess, and you're gonna tell me what letter ends in princess. So we're missing one letter. So what letter do you think ends in princess? S, good. And princess ends with two S's, okay? So I wore a princess costume. Miss Rogers sees that she doesn't have that. Actually, I do have space. So costume. So Miss Rogers is gonna write the whole word down. And I'm gonna tell you, you guys are gonna tell me what letter ends. So costume. So this letter is again. Egg, what letter? E. Okay? I wore a princess costume for, let's copy that word. There goes for. So we got F-O-R. I wore a princess costume for Meeple Space Halloween. So Halloween. So Miss Rogers is gonna start off the word Halloween for you guys, because I want you guys to focus on the last letter. Halloween. What letter do you guys think? Halloween. N. Good. I wore a princess costume for Halloween. Yay! Okay? Miss Rogers wants to hear about a time where you guys wore a costume. Miss Rogers knows that she wore a princess costume for Halloween, so that's what she wrote down. And we're using our sight word for today. I want you guys to really focus on the last letter in our word. Sometimes that could be hard. We know that we were focusing on the first letter of our words. Of course, you're still gonna focus on that, but Miss Rogers just wanted to show you guys to sound out the last letter in our words as well, okay? That's just a new skill that we're learning, okay? All right, I can't wait to hear about your costume. See you guys later, bye.